Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, March 23rd, 2016. My name is Cliff Backus, and this is your PushButtonStockTrading.com daily video market review. Much of what we do at Push Button Stock Trading is based in part or in full on William O'Neill's classic book, How to Make Money in Stocks. O'Neill utilizes the acronym CANSLIM to identify the important elements of what he's looking for in a trade. The S in CANSLIM stands for supply and demand and reminds us that we want to favor stocks that have an average daily volume of at least 500,000 shares and trade at least 140% of average daily volume on the day that they break out. The L in CANSLIM stands for leader or laggard. It's important that we identify where the leadership in the market is. To that end, we use HGSI, High Growth Stock Investors Spectrum Analyzer, to identify market leadership on a daily basis. So let's get started with that. Yesterday, of the top 100 most powerful stocks in the most powerful industry groups, 11 came from the semiconductor industry, 6 from biotech, 5 from specialty chemicals, 5 from internet media, and rounding out the top 5, we had 5 from information services. We've been seeing quite a lot of semiconductor devices recently. We've also seen a lot of biotech. Specialty chemicals have been showing up from time to time, as have internet media. These all may be good places to look for leadership in this market. Let's take a look at what the Russell 2000 is up to. Russell closed down yesterday for the second day in a row. I would expect the Russell to find support down here in the 1079 area, right here. If we break below that level, the next level of support is down here in the 1040 area, which had been significant resistance in the past. As we've been noting recently, I think the Russell 2000 is the key to the market going forward. I would like to see the Russell hold support down here in the 1079 area if we continue to sell off. Next significant area of resistance for the Russell is up here in the 1140 range. Let's take a look at what the Nasdaq Composite's up to. But before we do that, the M in the CANSLIM acronym stands for market, and to my way of thinking is the most important element. So let's take a look at the market. Stocks closed mixed again on light trading volume yesterday. Trading on both the Nasdaq and the New York Stock Exchange, while light and well below average, was heavier than the prior day. The Nasdaq closed higher, notching an accumulation day, while the S&P closed lower, but didn't meet the 0.2% loss threshold for a distribution day. Our market timing model remains on a buy signal. A buy signal indicates that both aggressive and conservative traders can buy, but we shouldn't be increasing margin at this point. We still have only 31 stocks in our universal watch list. That's an unusually low number. In a healthy market, we'll generally have between 50 and 90 stocks on the universal watch list. That noted, we remain cautiously bullish on the market. If the market remains healthy, the number of stocks on our universal watch list will continue to increase. Declining issues edged advancers yesterday. The New York Stock Exchange advances decline line looks bullish. New highs continue to outperform new lows. Our overbought oversold indicator is indicating an extremely overbought condition in the market. Keep in mind, an extremely overbought market can become severely overbought. According to our Ramosi ratio, large capitalization stocks continued to better small yesterday and continue to outperform on a 10-day moving average basis. Small caps typically outperform in bull markets. The market's more bullish than bearish here, but we remain quite overbought. I'm concerned that the market needs to consolidate gains. Traders may want to take advantage of any weakness that develops in the market to tweak their portfolios. That noted, be careful, and as always, keep your stops in place. Okay. Yesterday, the Nasdaq was up 12.79 points or 0.27%. We closed at 48.21. We continued to respect this trend line, which, as we've been noting, goes all the way back to the beginning of the bull market back in 2009. This trend line had offered significant resistance. It now appears to be offering support. Notice how we tested that trend and held yesterday. Trading volume yesterday was well below average, but just slightly above the prior day. For you followers of William O'Neill, we are in a confirmed uptrend in the market. We have been since February 18th. Right now we have 4 distribution days in the market. According to IBD, we have a 5th distribution day. That's quite a bit of distribution, but note that these 2 days of distribution are going to fall off of our count. We stop counting distribution when it becomes a month old. These days will fall off of our count shortly, leaving us with 2 or 3 distribution days, depending on whether you're following our count or IBD's count. Right now, the market is bracketed by support at this trend line, and next area of resistance is probably going to be the 200-day moving average, which we show here in black. If we were to better that, our next significant area of resistance is going to be up here in the 4,900 range. According to our market timing model, we are on a buy signal on the market. A buy signal indicates that both aggressive and conservative traders can buy, but we shouldn't be increasing margin at this point. Let's see what the S&P 500 is up to. S&P yesterday was down 1.8 points or 0.09%. Trading volume was higher than the prior day, but notice that the S&P didn't meet the 0.2% requirement for a distribution day. So our distribution count remains at 1 distribution day since the market confirmed the uptrend back on February 18th. S&P closed at 2049. Note how it came down and tested support right here in the 2044 area and held. A break below that support level would indicate a retest of the support down here in the 1993 range. Right now the S&P 500 is bracketed by this support in the 2044 range and resistance up here in the 2116 area. That 2116 area is derived from this high, the interim high that the market made back in the end of October of last year. Our market timing model on the S&P 500 is indicating a buy signal. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks mentioned today or any of our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call, drop me an email, or make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. Contact information is on the home page. Please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohanneson Liqueurs, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated believes to be accurate, Ohannes & Liqueurs Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources, except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohannes & Liqueurs, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push-button stock trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push-button stock trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push-button stock trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of Push-Button Stock Trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of Push-Button Stock Trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.